What's going on, y'all? It's Coach Bruno with Coach Bruno's Corner. Just to recap really quick of the Anthony Joshua versus Kristian Prenga fight. What an exhilarating fight, right? I mean, the first, it only lasted 2 rounds, but those 2 rounds were insane. I'll say this, I just want to be upfront. And I will, as far as my videos go from here until forever, right? I will always try to be unbiased. Always. I think that's the correct thing to do when you're a coach, when you're mentoring people and stuff like that. You always want to be unbiased. But that doesn't mean that we don't have preferences or athletes or teams that we like and have always rooted for, whatever, right? And of the heavyweight fighters in this current generation, I will be honest, AJ has been my favorite fighter for over a decade in the heavyweight division. Win, lose, or draw, I've always stuck by AJ's side. I've always had his back and believed in him as a heavyweight, right? I want to be unbiased. But I will say in the first round, it was scary. I think it's no secret, and AJ's even said this in interviews, essentially he's there to be hit. Right? Like there will come a point where his opponent is able to test his chin per se, right? And so it's not about him getting hit, it's how does he respond to getting hit. And I'll say this, that performance excited me because what happened was, he got dropped twice in the first round, for those of you who didn't watch, and he ended up winning by knockout in the second round. He got caught by an uppercut and stuff, and he was on wobbly legs. But what I like about that is, like I said, this guy can punch. He had a 100% knockout rate. So his 20 wins were 20 knockouts. And so that part of me kind of was a little bit worried because, like I said, if you go watch his fights, he had a really good left hook and a good uppercut, like I said in the prior video that I did of AJ and Prenga. But the way that he was able to go to his corner, get his composure, collect himself, come out in the second round, utilize his jab, and AJ, the moment he found his distance, he got him out of there. And so based on these two performances, the fact that, Fury, again, I don't think the Fury that showed up yesterday in his fight against Wack is going to be the same guy who's going to show up against AJ later this year if the fight does happen. But I just don't see AJ losing that fight. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment down below. Subscribe if you like what you're seeing. But yeah, please, tell me what y'all think. I'm all for seeing people of the opposite view commenting and just having that collective togetherness, right? That barbershop talk, right? The thing that gets fight fans together. I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited. That was super exciting for me to see that, because I'll say I wasn't as worried. I mean, even though I seen him and he was hurt, I just felt like there was it wasn't a flash knockdown because he was on wobbly legs, but almost as if it was like a flash knockdown, he needed that to wake up in a sense. And I feel like there was just a lot of things he needed to answer, again, with the wreck and everything he's gone through of recent. And so I'm excited. Again, I'm trying to be unbiased with this. I'm excited for this fight. I think the Fury fight has to happen next. Again, I don't think the Fury that was fighting yesterday will be the same Fury in the ring. I think he's going to be up for the occasion. There's going to be a lot of hype. They're going to bring their best. And so, yeah, this is exciting. This is super exciting. Congratulations to AJ. Great performance, great way to respond to adversity. That's what we love in boxing. That's what boxing is about, is can you respond to adversity? When you're in the trenches, can you dig your way up? That's what the fight game is all about. Even in MMA, it's the same thing. When you get hit with a storm, how do you respond? And so I think what he did was great. He showed his heart. He showed his willingness to get up while down and never give up. More fights to come. We got a good card tomorrow. I'll catch y'all guys on the next one.